So we, out of all these three sections, we have seen in previous class how to create account groups. Now we are going to see how to do the partner determination. Why? Because we stuck to determine partners while saving our customer master. So as I said that, so these are the 4 mandatory partners. It should be determined for your OTC cycle. Apart from that, it depends based on the scenarios, like how I explained, different scenarios, case to case, it varies. Okay, let's go to the partner determination now. Let's go to the SAP. Let me share the SAP screen. Click on SPRO, reference IMG, go to the sales and distribution section. Okay, so if you go sales and distribution, there is something called basic functions. Here all SD related concepts will be there. We will see one by one later. Now first go to the partner determination. Okay, set up partner determination, set up partner determination. Go to this path. You can see partners can be determined for customer master and your sales document header level and item level, delivery, and you can able to do the partners at shipment if you are trying to create shipment document, billing header, billing item, sales activities. But the concept is almost similar if you try to understand partner determination at one level. Let's see, let's try to determine partners, whatever our mandatory partners, like the person who raises order, like sold to party, the person who receives the shipment, ship to party, the person who receives the bill, the person who pays the bill as a payer. Let's try to check customer master data level. When you are trying to create a sales order, it is copied from your customer master data to the sales order. But if you say, if it is sales document header, you need not directly copy from your customer master. Certain partners you will try to determine at a sales document header level. Even certain partners you will try to determine sales document item level. Based on the material also, item level you can able to determine the partners. This we are going to see at later section. Let's try to check how we are going to determine partner determination as at customer master data level. You click this one. So here, if you see, if you go to the partner functions, so your partner function will be defined it as a 2-digit code. Let's go to the SP, means sold to party. So this is standard, you need not define, already available by SAP. Ship to party, let's go for bill to party, let's go for payer, like that. All these are partner functions available. Apart from these partners, if you want any new partners apart from SAP standard provided, if you would like to create, you can create with 2-digit code. If you see, this is forwarding agent. Okay, so in the similar way, let's go to another partner. This is also standard partner, like a contact person. Even you can find the partner vendor. Based on business scenario, we'll try to create different partners. If you see, buyer, logical system, even sometimes your delivering plant also will be created as a partner. It depends on the scenario, how you would like to choose. When you will create a delivering plant, suppose if someone orders from any manufacturing unit to manufacturing unit, but your plant is receiving the stock, not individual person, such cases you are creating this as a delivering plant. Okay, so like if you see, different partners will be there available. So customs agent, customs office, okay, contact address, a lot available in standard. Like if you'd like to create on your own, that also you can create. It depends on your customer requirements. Okay, I'm not creating any partner, but you try to understand what exactly it is, other fields. So this is partner function 2-digit code. sold to party. If you would like to change, you can change the name, but since it is a practice system, don't change any name. If you want, you can copy and you can change it. Better, it is recommended to use standard functions as direct as it is possible. Why? Because sometimes certain systems it won't work if you try to copy and reuse it. And this is partner role. See, if I am giving 2-digit code, it is sold to party. How system will come to know? There might be, if he is an ordering party, then system should understand by certain piece of code that is written by your standard system, or else if it is new partner, it is written by your technical ABAPer, technical consultant. So if you see KU, it says always customer. See, if I am giving here vendor, but if I am choosing KU means it always picks the customer technical code which is already written by your SAP system. Okay, so like vendor, logical system, certain like user, position, shipping point, certain role they have given. See, you see partner type, by partner type it will behave like how you want it. Okay, don't get into this. There is something called incomplete procedure. Incompletion log, one concept is there. Like if any certain mandatory things, if it is related to this partner, if it is not filled, how it has to throw an error. Okay, this we will get into the later. Let's try to understand this. Okay, what it is written. So if you have a branch office, okay, so under branch office you have certain customers are defined, certain small offices or else small locations defined. Such cases we are going to use this subordinate partner function. Okay, so let's take an example. If you go for 1A, see, customer hierarchy. There is one concept called customer hierarchy that we will discuss later. So this is at hierarchy level. First you try to understand basic level. Let's see what is this hierarchy code. Let's click on F4. You see, A, under this hierarchy you are going to be sold to party, like on top of the hierarchy these partners will be created. Let's keep it aside. So there is something called unique. Okay, let's click on sold to party. So what sold to party is unique, like if someone is ordering that partner, be always unique, like he is the legal partner. So ordering persons are more, then it is illegal, right? Such cases will create this partner function as unique, so that in master data no one cannot able to modify this function. But whereas if you go to ship to party, it shouldn't be unique. But if client requirement is says that it should be unique, then you have to keep it unique. I will show you an SAP system what is this unique. So it is your partner function will not be modified with any duplicate partner. Okay, let's don't try to create any partner functions. It is already available. This is all about partner function. Now come here, how we have to do it. See, if we click on sold to party, select and click, these are the partner functions available. Let's try to create our own procedure. Our procedure will be called into the customer master data. Let's create ZS01. I'm just creating one sample. Let's select this. Click this partner functions in procedure. So now if you see, nothing is available. First thing is that you have to define the procedure and you have to assign your partners. Now what we are calling sold to party and ship to party and bill to party and what you call your payer. Okay, so here two fields are available, like let's press enter now. So there is something called not changeable. If you click this, it will not allow you to change your partner, and it is mandatory. If you don't say mandatory, it can allow you to save the customer while creating. But I am saying all these 4 partner functions are mandatory. Let's create request. SD partners. I'll say this. Okay. So now we define the procedure and we call the partner functions. Next step is partner determination procedure assignment. This is where you are going to link your partner functions to your account group. What is your account group? GS01. So this SOL2 by default AG is there. Now we don't call all partners. Whatever the procedure we are creating, that we will call it as. Okay. Let's come here. Let's go down. Let's take out 1 second. Let me check whether it is saved or not. Let's put it this one. Oh, GS01 I created. That's why it is coming like this. ZS01. Let's put it ZS01. No issues. Okay. Let's save this. And for another set of example, we can use only SHIP2s. If you want it, you can try to use this. Let's try to put it the same procedure, or else we'll try to create. Let's take this and we'll try to see the next account group later. First try to understand one account group with an example. Okay, don't try to create any other partner function groups. Okay, now how the system behaves, now we will see by creating one customer. Here one more step is pending. How the system behaves we will see now. Now create XD01. Let me share the screen of creation. So yours is GS01 SOL2. Let's choose GS01. GC. Okay. Let's press enter. So now we got this one. Mr. I'm not saving anything. Here by this you will come to know how the system behaves. I was missing one setting. Okay, now let's go to the sales area data. So you now see all your 4 partner functions are coming. This number is not coming. Why it is not coming? Because we have to do the setting, one more setting. Let's go to the configurations, account group function assignment. So let's go to new entries. Your partner function is SOL2 party. What is the account group? GS01. Okay. Okay, let me save this. I'm taking only 2 partner functions, or else you take one more also, no problem. If this setting misses, I'm just missing bill to party here. How the system behaves, you can check now. Let's go here. Let's try to click on XD01. Let's click this. Mr. Kimco Limited, fill all mandatory functions. So let's try to fill the transportation zone. Go to the sales area data, press enter. So now go to the ship to. So let's go to the partner functions now. Now if you see what it is saying, we haven't filled bill to. So number internal means what it says, it's supposed to be created by your system itself. Whatever the number range we assign to account group, that it will pick here. Let's try to save here how the system behaves. It will not allow you. Why? Because let's go to the configuration. I will show you that one. While defining your partner functions, you just make it as a mandatory. That's why it is not allowing. This is the importance of this setting. Okay. What is not modifiable, I will show you in another few minutes. Let's try to put the bill to also. Let's save this. Now let's go back to the new session again. Now we try to create the customer master central data. So let's put the postal code, Hamburg, DE, region is 02, enter, and you have filled this. Now go to the sales area data, press enter. I'm filling the mandatory fields. So now let's go to the partner functions now. Now if you see, all four are coming. So your partner functions, okay, functional assignment. What is the setting? You go to the configuration again to understand this. Account groups function assignment. If you are missing this, it will not allow you to pick the number range. Okay. So now let's try to save this. If any mandatory fields is this, it will ask. Let's click this. Let's click this. Okay, recon account it is asking. Now come down and try to see your first customer. See customer 16 morning we have created, right? 16 lakhs I think. Okay, 16 lakhs has been created for the company code GS01 with the sales area. Okay, this is how we have to create it. Let's go to the change mode. Okay, if you see this sold to party is display mode. It won't allow you. Okay, it will not allow you to change this. Let me try to create another customer with external number range. Okay, before creating that, let's go to the what you call configuration section. I'm just creating one ship to. Okay, so this is the procedure. Let's go to the partner destination procedure assignment. Let's try to use let's try to create one more GS02 partner ship to. Okay, let's click this and let's go to the new entries. So let's put the only ship to. Okay, here I'll put it. I'm not putting anything restrictions. Let's save this and let's try to enter GS02. Let's go to the account group function assignment. Let's try to create new entries. We're creating for second account group only ship to. Okay, SH GS02. Okay, so why it is not allowing? Why? Because, one second. GS02, sorry. Okay, I'm saving this. Let's go to the account group section. This is so you can expect, like, it is one kind of scenario, like, if I find multiple ship to parties. Let's go to the financial accounting new, where we went account receivable and account payable, and you just go to the customer accounts and you just go to the master data, and let's try to put the preparation for creating master data, and let's try to assign number ranges. So what is yours? GS02, you go. So GS02, instead of G1, I'm just putting G2. Okay, G2 is external number range. Let's go back. Try to remember what is G2. It starts, I think it's with 17. Okay, let's copy this number. Okay, now let's try to create another customer for ship 2. Okay, like, I have multiple ship 2 locations, XD01. So let's try to understand this. Sold to I have taken, I'm just choosing ship 2. Okay, for this, let's press enter. What it is saying, account group GS02 ship 2 uses only external number range. That means you have to enter manually. You're not giving intelligence to the system. Let's put this. If you enter, it is allowing for ship 2. Okay, Mr. Ram, I'm just putting search. Let's put it. So let's assume some location. It's located in Berlin. Another location for DE. Let's click on F4. So your Berlin will be this code. So now you have to put the Berlin here. Let's put this John, and let's go to the sales area data. Now if you see in sales, you cannot find any other data like how you find before. This is something different for your ship 2. So let's put this all mandatory things. So your tax is mandatory for saving this one. Let's go to the partner function. Now if you see this, it should come as external, right? That's what it is asking. Ship 2, you have to enter manually, press enter. What is the number? This is the number, right? So you have to do like this. So this is how you have created one ship 2. 1 second, let me save this. Now you see this. So you have created 16 lakh and 17 lakh. One is using external number range and internal number range. This is the basic difference. So now let's try to check sales order creation, how system behaves. Let's take the standard order document type for order creation. So what is yours? 16. See, we created this customer, right? Let's press enter. Maybe some setting is missing. You don't worry, I will get into that later, because this is error coming. Why? Because we haven't done partner determination, pricing procedure determination. Now let's go to GS01, G1, GC. Let's try to enter. I will explain you what exactly it is. Don't confuse with this. So I'm just resolving this error. Maybe let me try to put the sales order now. See, now if you enter, your customer is accepted, right? I resolved that error. We'll get into that in another few minutes, why I have resolved that. So this is sold to, and ship to is the same. So if you go to the header, you can see this. There is one section called partners. You can see your partner. This is the partner number. He can orders, and he can only receive the product. He can pay us, and he can receive the bills, and he can pay it back. In the similar way, so directly you cannot take your ship to. Why? Because ship to is not your sold to right here. Let's try to understand this. So what is saying, it will not be ship to 17 not assigned to as a sold to party. Now let's try to understand what exactly it is. Now go to XT02, your customer. So here I can able to modify it. So for this, the product receiver is him. That also I can do it. Okay. Or else I will keep like this. I'll just keep it as a additional ship to, like, I have multi location for my product. So whereas, sold to is the unique, you cannot able to modify it. That is the difference in configuration. Now if you go back, okay, so let's go back to the configuration. So let's go back. Let's go down. Sales and distribution, the same section. Basic functions. Partner determination. So for customer master data. Okay, now you can see what is that exactly. So GS01, sorry, ZS01 we have created, right? For this, let's put it this. So now it is saying it is not modified, means you cannot able to change, but others you can able to change it. This is the field actually it talks about. So now let's try to go back to the our screen, like I'm saving this. Now let's try to check, create a sales order. As of now I'm showing in header level. What is header and what is item, I'm going to explain. Let's put it. Now how the system behaves, you see. It is asking, boss, you'd like to deliver to Kinko Limited or RAM? If I say RAM, so my ship to is determined like this. So this is how here my sold to and ship to, it varies like that. If you go back to the Excel, you can try all these scenarios. Okay. Whatever the scenario you try, this is the basic. This is all about partnership determination. So now we saved our customers, couple of customers. Let's try to check in another few minutes how we are going to create master data controls.